Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Richard Hart, the Bitcoin bear case, where we follow his analysis on 10K Bitcoin in a year from now. Is he right? Is he wrong? Are we going to 150K first? Are we going to 10K first? Let's take a look at the charts. Let's see what we discussed in the past, see if that's happening now. We do updates on a weekly-ish basis just to keep a track and to determine if we're really going higher or not. So let's take a look at the chart, shall we? Remember, this is not financial advice. This is for your education and entertainment purposes. I love trading. I love technical analysis. So I'm sharing that with you so you can learn with me and potentially maybe you profit from it. So as it stands right now, we are closing below this trend line. And in my previous videos, I did say that if we close below here, we're most likely going to retest and then we're going to have further downside. And I identified this area here at roughly 38,000, 39,000 as the first target. We might spend a couple of days here to finally backtest. We broke this trend line, but we never backtested that trend line. So we have to come and backtest this trend line to see if there are buyers or if we will just go just like as quickly as we came here. We can quickly go back all the way down as we came up. That is technical analysis. There are areas where it acts like a vacuum. And this is one here. We moved quickly through that area. So we can quickly move through this area as well. Now, Richard Hart did mention that there is a fractal. And here you have your fractal. I'm just going to identify the tops here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops, right? Peak, 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 peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Peak, 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 peak. Break of resistance. If I put a line through here, break of resistance. Here was a strong move. We just went straight down, right? This, not as strong. So we had a test. And we will have a continuation to test this neckline, right? Maybe the neckline is like this. So here are the potential scenarios. Because the neckline here is slightly slanted, and through experience, price doesn't always break that neckline. And because October, November, December are on average bullish months, we could close above here. But we have to come back here hard, fast, and quickly and start closing in this area for the Richard Hart Bitcoin bear case to be invalid. But right now, it is currently a valid statement that he's making because we are under this particular line here that I've drawn that cuts across here. We're under it. So for me, that is bearish sentiment, and we will be testing. We can be testing this area and then this area. And my bias, my opinion is that once we do that, we have washed out all the weak hands, all the bulls. I think we're going to get a lot of whales coming in here. And then they will push the price higher. We'll just rip right through once that's done. That's one bullish scenario. The other one is we never break this neckline. We keep trading here, and then we end up closing above, and then we take off. And then that bearish scenario that we are in right now is if it continues, this was just a back test of support, and then there's follow through all the way back down to this level, and then we're probably going to bounce back, right? This is what Richard Hart is saying. There's going to be just lower highs, lower highs, lower highs until we just fall to the 15,000 area. We will see. There's so much adoption. There's so much good things going on for Bitcoin. So we will just have to wait and see on what the technical analysis tells us. Hopefully you learned something. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. I like having conversations with you down below. We'll see you tomorrow.